Hey, what's up guys? I got some more Battlefield 3 news for you guys today, and this time it's concerning the patch that everybody's been waiting for, and the patch is coming out on June 4th for all platforms, because the last patch that came out, it came out for different dates on different platforms. The PS3 got it first, PC got it a few days after, and the Xbox 360 got it a week after the PS3 got it, so a lot of players weren't happy about that. But this time, all platforms, all regions, except for Japan and Asia, which are getting it on June 5th, should be getting it on June 4th. So all platforms, all regions, getting it on June 4th. Now, I got a list of highlights of the patch notes for you guys. If you guys want to read all the patch notes, go to the link in the description box below, and you can check it out yourself. But first up on the list of highlights is input lag. A lot of people complain when they hear me talk about input lag, but it's something that definitely needs to be talked about, because the players that experience the input lag issue are at a disadvantage to those that don't experience this issue. And it's mainly on the PS3. I haven't heard of any cases of it on the PC and the Xbox 360, and DICE has stated that this time around they fixed the issue, and hopefully it does work, because they also stated that for the last patch, but what happened was it didn't fix it for everyone. Certain people just didn't receive this reduction of input lag, and other people had even worse cases of it. But hopefully this time around the patch does address this issue, and I won't have to talk about it any further after June 4th. Let's just hope. Now the next issue is the audio crashes. I experienced this. I know many of you guys on the Xbox 360 and PC experienced this, or the PS3. I don't know if it occurred on the PC, but the Xbox 360 and the PS3 had this audio crash issue, which would happen. What would happen is you would be in a match, you would hear the jets flying over, the tanks rolling through, rifle firing, grenades going off, people yelling, all this happy horse shit. Then out of nowhere, your character seemed to have just gone deaf. Like he couldn't hear shit. And some people thought that this was just, an explosion going off by the character's ear. Because when a grenade goes off next to you or a tank fires right at you, your character goes temporarily deaf. And you can't hear anything. But this wasn't the case. What would happen is you would just have an audio glitch. And in order to defeat this audio glitch, you had to keep on pressing start and resume, start and resume. And if that didn't work, you were just screwed. So you were just left there not being able to hear the audio. And audio on the Battlefield is definitely important. So they have stated that they fixed it in the upcoming patch, so that's great news for all players out there. Now the next issue, the M26 dart glitch, was a huge issue. And what would happen is when you attach the M26 mask with the dart rounds to the underbarrel of your assault rifle, it would shoot rifle ammo instead of shotgun shells. And this created a scenario where it made the weapon extremely overpowered. You can literally take this weapon at a medium distance, at a medium range. You can shoot at somebody who just spawned, who has 100% health, and you could get a one-hit kill. And that was a huge issue in the game, because in close quarter situations, dudes were just running through everybody with this. If Jesus himself stood in the middle of the way, they could probably go through him as well, And that was an extreme issue, and it spread like wildfire. It was just like the USAS frags all over again. The next one is Suppression. Everybody is going to experience a slight reduction in the effectiveness of Suppression in the upcoming patch, because the last patch kind of screwed Suppression over. It just made it so that Suppression just basically took over the battlefield. 90% of the times you were suppressed. And it was horrible because a lot of inaccurate shots would suppress you as well. And that was just an overpowering case, because it wasn't about who was the better player. It was just about who could fire the most and suppress you first. And now they're going to reduce this suppression, and hopefully it makes the experience on Battlefield much better. The next thing is colorblind mode for consoles. Hell yeah! I love the way colorblind mode looks on the PC. It just looks much better than the original settings that come default with Battlefield 3. So colorblind mode is coming for consoles. It will be included in the patch. And the next one is symbols for custom server rules. Now, this is going to be console only. And it's also going to be optional for administrators of the servers, which is what I don't get. Because a lot of people don't want to play on those servers that have more than the normal ticket settings. Because if a server has like 500 tickets, or 200 tickets, or 300 tickets, 250 tickets, etc., anything over the normal amount of ticket settings, the match would stretch out for longer than usual. And a lot of people just want to play the match for the amount of time that it usually takes and just be over with it. And it's hard, well, it's not hard, screw that. It's impossible to tell the difference between a server that has 100 tickets, 100% tickets, or 200% tickets, or 500% tickets, unless the administrator puts it in the server description, which not all administrators do that. So now there's going to be symbols for it, but it's optional, which is what I don't get. They should have made it, mandatory that if you have a certain amount of tickets. Hell, instead of that, they should just put it so that we can see the amount of tickets that are in the server. We could see the amount of tickets that the server setting has. So they should definitely do that instead of this whole symbol thing. But that's DICE for you. But the next one is increasing the effectiveness of aim assist at close range, because they were testing it in close quarters and they found out that aim assist wasn't working great with close quarters. So they increased the effectiveness of aim assist at close range, but at long range and medium range it stays the same. And this goes for not only close quarters but regular Battlefield 3 and also back to Karkan. And also the firing mode in which your weapon is on will be saved between spawns. So let's say you're on fully automatic and you die and you spawn up again. It's going to be on fully automatic, or if you're on 3 burst rounds or single shot, it's going to be that when you spawn up. That way that won't mess with your gameplay as well. But that's all the highlights I got for you guys. That's really all you guys were basically complaining about. And these days, people always like to say that anybody complaining is crying, but I don't think so. If you have a valid complaint, you have the right to voice your opinion. But I hope you guys enjoyed this info video and found it informative and enjoyable. And if you did, don't forget to click that like button, favorite this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, share this video using the share button down below. Until next time, guys, peace.